I'm going to read just the beginning of Coffee Will Make You Black. It's my first novel of 3, but it's going to be a major motion picture. It's going to be set and filmed in Chicago. So Octavia Spencer is directing it. I mean, not director, sorry, producer, one of the producers. And also Gabrielle Union is starring in it. So I'm excited, kind of, you know. I might find they might give me a little part, you never know. I used to act in community theater. That's why I can read pretty well. So here we go. This is set in 1965. Character's a little older than I am. I don't want you to think I was 11 and a half then, you know. I was in that group. I'm a baby boomer. Okay, here is spring of 1965 in Southside Chicago. I might need my glasses. 20 years ago I was relatively young. You know. And now, let's see, here we go. Mama, are you a virgin? I was practicing the question in my head as I set the plates with the faded roosters down on the shiny yellow table. When Mama came back into the kitchen to stir the rice or turn the fish sticks or check on the greens, I would ask her, this afternoon at school, a boy named Michael had passed a note with Stevie written on it, and inside it had asked if I was a virgin. My name is Jean Stevenson, but the kids at school all call me Stevie. Kind of there's been this other Jean in my class since the 1st grade. Now I'm 11 and a half and in the 6th grade. So anyhow, I was really surprised to get this note from a boy like Michael Dunn, who's tall with muscles and has gray eyes, curly hair, skin the color of taffy apples, and wears Converse All-Stars, even though they cost $10 a pair. I'm not saying I look like homemade sin or anything. You know, it's just that I'm taller than most of the other girls in my class and half of the boys. Mama says I'm at that awkward age and that soon I won't just be arms and legs. I'll need a bra and a girdle. I can't picture myself needing a bra, you know, as flat-chested as I am now. And to tell you the truth, I'm not too hot on having my behind all hitched up in a girdle. I mean, I have to help Mama into hers on Sunday mornings, and I feel sorry for her. She's all squeezed in so tight. I mean, you wonder how she can even breathe. I stirred a pitcher of cherry-flavored Kool-Aid. I love daylight saving time. I mean, it was after 6 o'clock and still light outside. The sunshine pouring in through the ruffled curtains made the flowers on the wallpaper look alive. I studied my reflection in the pitcher of Kool-Aid. I mean, it wasn't like I wasn't cute. I mean, I had dimples, and my features seemed right for my face. My straightened hair was long enough to make a ponytail. My skin was the color Cracker Jacks. But most Negroes didn't get excited over folks who were darker than a paper bag. Gee, turn off the oven, Mama shouted from her bedroom. Okay. I stared out the kitchen window at the row of gray back porches and dirt backyards. We had been in the middle of social studies when I had gotten Michael's note. I had lifted the lid of my wooden desk and felt behind the bag of old wet sucked on sunflower seed shells and pulled out my hardcover dictionary. I snuck a peek inside and looked up the word virgin. I'd seen the words pure and spotless, like the Virgin Mary, mother of Jesus. I thought I was a good person, you know, for the most part. I mean, I didn't steal and I tried my best not to lie. I went to Sunday school, and when I stayed for church, I always put my dime in the collection plate. But I wasn't about to put myself up there with Jesus' mother. I mean, it seemed like Michael was asking me if I was a goody two-shoes or something. So I had no choice but to answer the note with the words, not exactly. Michael thought of my answer. I hadn't seen him after school. I hoped he would say something to me on Monday. I knew it wasn't my place as a girl to say anything to him. I would just have to wait and see what happened, I told myself. Mama returned to the kitchen. She looked glad to be out of her girdle and work clothes. She was wearing her oldest print house dress, and the extra pounds showing around her waist didn't make her look fat. It just made her look like somebody's mother. Mama had tied a scarf around her hair so she wouldn't sweat it out, and she was wearing Daddy's old house slippers. It struck me, how different Mama looked from June Cleaver or Donna Reed on TV. Not just because of her pecan-colored skin, but because they practically did their housework in pearls. I turned facing Mama and folded my arms across my chest. I watched her take the pan of fish sticks out of the oven and set them on the stove, on a plate. I cleared my throat. Mama, are you a virgin? Mama lifted the top off the pot of collard greens and breathed in the steam. She glanced at me and turned off the gas. I could tell by the look on her face that she was trying to think of a good answer. Jean, where did you pick up that word? At church? Mama asked, rearranging the pressing comb and the can of bacon grease on the stove. I stared down at the yellow-gray linoleum. Well, no, not exactly. It's school. Mrs. Butler brought it up? I pulled on the tie of my sailor blouse and twisted it around my fingers. No, Mama, Mrs. Butler ain't brought it up. This boy asked me if I was a virgin. I had the nerve to glance up at Mama. Her large, dark eyes were arched up like she had seen a ghost. Don't say ain't. Didn't I tell you to never say ain't? Ooh, I can run from ain't. In my opinion, this was not time for an English lesson. So I just hunched my shoulders. Mrs. Butler didn't bring it up. This boy asked me if I was a virgin. I repeated, correcting my English. Well, Jean Eloise, you should have told him. He'll never get the chance to find out. Mama frowned as she stirred the rice. You stay away from that boy. He's got his mind in the gutter. Mama pointed her finger in my face. All men are dogs. Some are just more doggish than others. You hear me? Mama, the dictionary says something about the word virgin meaning pure and spotless, like the Virgin Mary. I don't understand why you say Michael's got his mind in the gutter then. Because he's a dog, that's why. I just got through telling you that. I stuffed my hands into the pockets of my blue pedal pushers and looked Mama in the eye. Mama, am I a virgin or not? Lord have mercy. I forgot about the cornbread. Mama opened the oven door and took out the pan of cornbread. It looked fine. Mama let out a big breath. Maybe it was hard having a daughter at an awkward age, I thought. Jean, all unmarried girls should be virgins. Mama, Michael knows I'm unmarried. You haven't even started your period yet. Of course you're a virgin. I stared down at my brown penny loafers. Mama, what happens when you start your period? Mama patted her cornbread. I don't think you're ready for this kind of discussion. Mama, I'll be 12 in 4 months. Jean Eloise, I'll tell you everything I want you to know when the time comes. Now call your daddy and the boys for dinner. The fish sticks are getting cold. I groaned as I left the kitchen. Boy, I could have gotten more out of Beaver Cleaver's mother.